Staying calm is a superpower. It's not just a state of being, it's a form of strength. In a world filled with chaos, pressure, expectations, and unpredictability, the ability to remain calm, no matter who you are dealing with, separates those who react from those who lead. It's not just about peace of mind. It's about clarity, confidence, and control. Because when you lose your calm, you lose your power. But when you master your calm, you master the moment. There will always be people who push your buttons. People who try to provoke you, test you, belittle you, or challenge you, not because they have something against you, but because that's who they are. Some people live in conflict. They thrive on negativity. They don't even know how to function without stirring up chaos. But here's the truth. How you respond is not about them, it's about you. Your reaction reveals your inner world, and if someone else can control your emotions, they control you. The secret is to no longer give them that power. Every person you meet is carrying their own battle. They speak through their wounds, their fears, their ego. Sometimes their anger has nothing to do with you. Sometimes their insults are just reflections of their own insecurities. But when you understand this, when you truly internalize that their behavior is about them and not about you, it changes the game. You stop taking it personally, you stop absorbing the poison, you start observing instead of reacting. Imagine a storm raging around you, but you are the eye of the storm. Still, centered, grounded, you are not fighting the storm. You are not becoming the storm. You are calm, present, and in control. That is what makes you powerful. That is what makes you dangerous in the best possible way. Because calm is clarity. Calm is wisdom. Calm is presence, and when you are present, you make better decisions. You don't get swept up in drama. You don't make things worse. You rise above. It doesn't matter if you're dealing with a difficult boss, a rude stranger, a judgmental relative, or an angry partner. The same principle applies. Own your inner space. Don't let anyone else occupy it without your permission. Let them scream, let them insult, let them act like fools. That's their choice, but you choose peace. You choose focus. You choose to respond, not react, and this isn't about being passive. Calm does not mean weak. Calm means composed. It means deliberate. It means thoughtful. Anyone can explode in anger. Anyone can lash out. That takes no skill. But it takes immense strength to stay calm in the face of provocation. To smile when you want to scream, to walk away when you want to argue, to breathe when you want to break down, that is power, that is mastery. Your calm is your boundary, it's your shield. The moment you react, they've entered your space. But when you remain calm, they hit a wall. They can't penetrate your peace, and over time they learn. They learn that you're not the one to play games with. You're not the one to manipulate. You're not the one to provoke. Because you don't feed the fire. They do. You don't dance with chaos. You move with grace. Now, how do you build this kind of calm? It doesn't happen overnight. It's a practice. It's a discipline. It starts with awareness. Become aware of your triggers. Notice what sets you off. Is it disrespect? Is it being misunderstood? Is it rejection? Name it. Know it. Because once you are aware, you have a choice. Without awareness, you are just a puppet of your emotions. But with awareness, you take the strings back. The next step is to breathe. When you feel the anger rising, when you feel the insult land, when you feel the disrespect burn, pause, breathe, center yourself. Your breath is your anchor. It brings you back to the moment. It reminds you that you are not your reaction. You are the observer of your reaction. And from that place of observation, you can choose differently. You can choose calm, and then reframe. Instead of thinking, they are attacking me, think, they are projecting their pain. Instead of thinking, this is unfair, think, this is a test of my control. Instead of asking, why are they like this? Ask, how can I grow from this? Because every challenging person is an opportunity to strengthen your discipline, your patience, your calm. They are your training ground. They are your mirror. They are your reminder that your power is internal, not external. It's also important to protect your energy. Don't waste it on people who don't deserve it. Don't try to convince someone who's committed to misunderstanding you. Don't try to fix someone who doesn't want to change. Don't engage in battles that drain you. Learn to walk away, not out of weakness, but out of strength, because you know that your time, your peace, your energy are too valuable to waste. And when you do speak, speak with clarity, speak with confidence, speak with intention. A calm voice carries more weight than a loud one. A calm presence is more commanding than an aggressive one. People listen differently when you speak from a place of control. They respect it, even if they don't admit it, because deep down, everyone is drawn to someone who can keep their cool. It's rare. It's magnetic. You also have to stop needing to be right. Needing to win every argument is a weakness disguised as strength. It shows insecurity, not confidence. True power is knowing you could fight, but choosing not to. True power is letting others have their opinion and still standing firm in your truth. True power is not needing validation, not needing approval, not needing to be liked. When you reach that place, their words lose their grip. Their opinions lose their weight. You are free, and let's be honest, some people just want a reaction. They poke, they prod, they provoke because they want to see you break. Don't give them the satisfaction. Don't dance to their tune. Don't stoop to their level. Rise above. Let them drown in their own chaos while you walk away with your peace intact. That's how you win, not by fighting, but by refusing to be moved. You were not put here to be shaken by small minds. You were not put here to be rattled by low energy. You were put here to rise, to inspire, to lead, and leaders don't react, they respond. Leaders don't scream, they speak. Leaders don't crumble, they remain calm. That's what separates the average from the extraordinary. And yes, you will be tested. The more calm you become, the more life will throw chaos your way, not to break you, but to refine you. Every rude comment, every unfair accusation, every disrespectful tone, it's all training. Training you to become unshakable. Training you to own your emotions. Training you to be a master of yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is about. Mastery of self. You can't control them. You can't change them. But you can control you. And that's where all your power is. Not in changing the world around you, but in commanding the world within you. That's the secret. That's the lesson. That's the path. So the next time someone tries to test you, thank them silently. Thank them for the opportunity to practice your calm, to flex your strength, to elevate above the noise. Don't give them your peace. Don't give them your energy. Let them watch in silence as you rise with dignity, speak with grace, and walk with power. Your calm is not a reaction. It's a statement. It says, I know who I am. It says, I choose peace. It says, you don't control me. That kind of calm is rare. That kind of calm is divine. And once you find it, you never go back. So practice it daily. When someone cuts you off in traffic, when someone talks down to you, when someone disappoints you, practice staying calm, practice being bigger, practice being wiser, and over time it becomes who you are. Not someone who gets rattled, but someone who remains rooted. Not someone who lashes out, but someone who leads. Not someone who reacts, but someone who rises. And in that rising, you inspire others. You show them another way. You become a mirror of possibility. Because in a world that glorifies anger and outrage, calm is revolutionary. Calm is powerful. Calm is freedom. So protect it. Cultivate it. Be proud of it. Let the world do what it will. Let people act how they do. But as for you, stay calm, stay grounded, stay powerful. Because when you stay calm, you show the world something different, something extraordinary. You show resilience where others show rage. You show wisdom where others show weakness. You become the person who cannot be manipulated, cannot be baited, and cannot be broken. That's the kind of energy that changes environments. That's the kind of presence that demands respect without ever asking for it. And let's be honest, There's something deeply admirable about someone who can walk through chaos with their head held high and their voice steady. You don't need to be the loudest in the room to be heard. You don't need to dominate to lead. You lead with your presence. You lead with your consistency. You lead with your emotional discipline. That's the kind of leadership this world needs. Not more people shouting over each other, but more people grounded in their truth, unmoved by nonsense, and unwilling to stoop to negativity. People will notice. They may not say it out loud, but they will feel it. Your calm will unsettle the ones who thrive on drama. Your calm will confuse those who expect a fight. Your calm will silence the ones who try to get a rise out of you. And eventually, your calm will inspire. Because when you consistently show that peace is possible, you give others permission to seek it too. The more you stay calm, the more you start to feel the benefits in every part of your life. Your mind becomes sharper. Your decisions become clearer. Your relationships become stronger. Your focus improves. Your creativity flows. Why? Because your energy isn't being wasted on emotional reactions. It's being channeled into purpose, into clarity, into creation. That's what makes calm so powerful. It's not passive, it's highly productive. And you'll find that calm doesn't just protect your peace. It protects your progress. There will always be moments when someone tries to distract you, derail you, discourage you. But if you let those moments pull you out of your lane, you're playing their game. You're wasting time, losing momentum, giving energy to things that don't deserve your attention. But when you stay calm, you keep moving forward, you stay on track. You stay focused on what truly matters. The calm person is not the one who lacks emotion. The calm person is the one who has mastered emotion, who can feel anger but not become it, who can feel disappointment but not be driven by it, who can feel frustration but still choose patience. That level of control doesn't come from pretending emotions don't exist. It comes from learning to process them without being ruled by them. This is why the journey to true calm is also the journey of self-awareness. You need to know yourself. You need to understand your wounds, your fears, your patterns. Because the more you know yourself, the less the world can control you. The more you understand your emotions, the less they dictate your actions. Self-awareness is the foundation of self-control, and self-control is the foundation of calm. It's also about letting go of ego. Most of the times we lose our calm, it's because our ego feels threatened. Someone challenges our pride, our intelligence, our authority, and we feel the need to defend, to prove, to retaliate. But the calm person doesn't need to prove anything. The calm person knows who they are, what they stand for, and what's worth their energy. They don't react to every slight because their identity is not fragile. Their worth is not up for debate. And when you live from that place of inner security, the noise of the world fades. Don't mistake this for indifference. Staying calm doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care deeply, but you refuse to let emotions cloud your judgment. You handle situations with grace, not aggression. You approach problems with logic, not panic. You respond to conflict with intention, not impulse. That's how real change happens. That's how real respect is earned. And yes, there will be times when staying calm feels impossible. When the pressure is overwhelming, when the insults are relentless, when the stakes are high, but those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments that sharpen your character. Those are the moments where calm is no longer a concept. It becomes your lifeline. So remind yourself, you are not your circumstances. You are not what people say to you or about you. You are not their anger. You are not their fear. You are not their judgment. You are you. Steady, grounded, focused. And the more you return to that center, the more unshakable you become. This is a lifelong practice. You don't just wake up one day and become calm forever. You will mess up. You will react. You will get pulled into drama. But that's okay. Every moment is a chance to return to your power. Every challenge is a new opportunity to choose differently. Every interaction is a lesson in emotional discipline. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for consistency, aim for awareness, aim for growth, and never forget, the calmer you are, the clearer you see, the calmer you are, the stronger you feel, the calmer you are, the more powerful your presence becomes. This isn't just about staying cool in the heat of the moment. It's about mastering your life, because when you can control your response, you can control your outcome. So take this seriously. Practice every day. In every conversation, in every conflict, in every challenge, practice staying calm, practice holding your center, practice responding with purpose, because your calm is not just for you. It impacts everyone around you. You become the example. You become the standard. You become the one who lifts the room instead of sinking to its level. And in time, people will notice, not because you said something flashy, not because you dominated the conversation, but because your energy spoke louder than your words. Your calm presence will be remembered long after their anger fades. Your steady voice will echo longer than their shouting. Your grace will leave a mark on people's hearts. This is who you are becoming, someone who cannot be rattled, someone who cannot be baited, someone who cannot be broken by mere words or petty actions. You are becoming someone who chooses peace over pride, composure over chaos, and clarity over confusion. That version of you, the calm, centered, powerful version, that's your next level. Let that be your mission. Let that be your discipline. Let that be your edge. Don't try to match energy. Raise it. Don't let others drag you down. Lift them by example. Don't get stuck in emotional noise. Rise in quiet strength. Because in a loud world, calm is your power. In a reactive world, calm is your rebellion. In a scattered world, calm is your clarity. And in a hurting world, calm is your gift. So stay calm, stay strong, stay grounded, and remember, the real secret to staying calm no matter who you're dealing with isn't about them. It's about you, your control, your discipline, your choice. That power, your calm will follow you into every environment you enter. Whether it's a heated boardroom meeting, a tense family dinner, an argument with a partner, or a confrontation with a stranger, your calm will speak volumes. It will announce your maturity without words. It will declare your self-respect without shouting, and it will elevate you to a level where very few can follow. The more you practice calmness, the more intuitive it becomes. At first, it may feel unnatural to pause, to breathe, to not retaliate. But with repetition, it becomes your default. You start to recognize situations before they spiral. You begin to see patterns in people's behavior. You become the person who doesn't just survive under pressure, but thrives. And the beautiful thing about this journey is that calm is contagious. When you hold your composure, it influences the people around you. The energy shifts. You neutralize tension. You turn arguments into conversations. You diffuse drama before it explodes. You don't need to fix everyone, but you become the example that others silently admire. You show people there's a different way to live, to communicate, to lead. Even when you face disrespect, even when you're misunderstood, even when someone misjudges your calm for weakness, you stay rooted, because you know that true power doesn't need to prove itself. You don't need to react to defend your worth. You don't need to scream to be heard. Your calm speaks louder than their chaos ever will, and in your moments of solitude, that calm gives you peace. You sleep better, you think clearer, you let go faster. You stop holding onto grudges, offenses, and imaginary battles. Why? Because you've chosen not to carry what doesn't belong to you. You've chosen to preserve your mental space, to guard your emotional energy, to protect your spiritual well-being. There's so much freedom in that choice. The freedom to walk away from drama. The freedom to stay composed when others lose control. The freedom to not need the last word. The freedom to live on your own terms. Most people are stuck in emotional prison because they've never been taught that calm is an option. They think every slight requires a response, every insult a comeback, every disagreement a war, but you are different. You know better. You know that your inner world determines your outer results, that if you can manage your reactions, you can manage your life, that self-control is the bridge to freedom, and calm is the road that takes you there. So when the world pushes, don't push back. Hold your ground. When someone insults you, don't retaliate. Smile and keep your dignity. When emotions surge, don't drown. Breathe and float. You are not here to be a puppet to the moods and behaviors of others. You are here to be a master of your own mind, a guardian of your peace, and a light in the dark. And the more you embrace calm, the more you realize it's not just a reaction, it's a lifestyle. It shapes how you handle adversity. It influences how you lead others. It impacts how you treat yourself, because staying calm is not just for them. It's for you. Your health improves, your confidence strengthens, your sense of direction sharpens. You stop wasting energy on things that don't serve you. You stop letting temporary emotions lead you into permanent mistakes. You start creating space between stimulus and response, and in that space you find your power. That's where growth happens. That's where wisdom is born. That's where your higher self speaks. And when you listen to that inner voice instead of the noise around you, your whole life transforms. People may not understand it. They may misread your silence. They may try to provoke you even more. Let them. Your mission is not to control others. It's to control yourself. The calm person doesn't fear being misunderstood because they are not chasing validation. They are focused on growth, on alignment, on peace, and over time, calm becomes your brand. People start describing you as dependable, trustworthy, solid. Not because you never feel emotion, but because you've mastered how to channel it. You don't collapse under pressure. You rise above it. You don't panic in uncertainty. You move with precision. You don't lash out in pain. You heal from it quietly and grow even stronger. That kind of calm creates legacy. It builds reputations. It deepens relationships. It opens doors because everyone is drawn to someone who can stay composed in the fire. Everyone respects the one who doesn't let the world dictate their mood. Everyone looks up to the person who leads with peace instead of ego. But it all begins with a choice, a daily decision to prioritize your inner world, to put your mental state above momentary pride, to choose long-term peace over short-term gratification. That choice may be difficult at first, but it gets easier with practice, and eventually it becomes who you are. Not someone pretending to be calm, but someone who is calm, because calm is more than a mood. It's a skill, a tool, a way of life. It's the foundation for everything great you'll ever build. And the more you live from that calm, the more you elevate your existence. So don't let anyone take that from you. Not a rude customer, not a disrespectful coworker, not a judgmental family member, not a friend who betrayed you, not even yourself. Guard your calm like you guard your dreams, because they are connected. Without calm, your dreams die in distraction. But with calm, you create the focus to build something lasting. You don't need to fight every battle. You don't need to engage in every argument. You don't need to correct every lie or defend every truth. Sometimes the strongest move is no move. Sometimes the loudest response is silence. Sometimes the most powerful act is walking away. That's not weakness, that's wisdom, that's maturity, that's growth. And the beauty is, this version of you, the calm version, isn't just more peaceful, it's more dangerous, because you're no longer reactive, you're no longer predictable, you can't be baited, you can't be shaken. You can't be controlled by circumstances or other people's opinions. You operate from a higher level now, a place of power, precision, and purpose. A place where you respond intentionally, not impulsively. A place where your emotions serve you instead of sabotage you. A place where you've stopped chasing control of others and mastered control of self. That's the destination. That's the secret. To stay calm no matter who you're dealing with, you must first understand that your calm is not about them. It's about you, your choice, your control, your clarity. So choose it again and again, in every room. In every storm, in every challenge, until one day you'll look back and realize that the things that used to trigger you no longer even touch you. The chaos that used to consume you no longer even reaches you. And the people who once confused your calm for weakness now respect it as strength, because that's what it is. Calm is strength, and now it's yours.